Alright. Well, since the last video, we've had some salt packets and some water, and that's helped.
2 Advil.
And TJ had 2 Advil. He was cramping up pretty bad. I actually only had 1 cramp, but I was just miserable. Overall, we're in much better spirits. We had a lot for dinner. We actually have leftovers that we're hoping to eat tonight or tomorrow morning. Hopefully tonight if we can. Food was good. We're the only ones staying here, I believe.
Except for the spiders.
Oh my gosh. We got back to the room, ready to lay down and just relax, and first I see a spider outside on the steps that's, what, about this big? And
Turned out to be dead.
Freaked us out.
Turned out to be dead.
As soon as we opened the door and had shined my headlamp in, I saw another giant one, very much alive, scurry across the bed and over the side. And that plus all the little tiny ones around the top. Yeah, we didn't feel comfortable. So we originally went downstairs to ask if we could have like a room change or something, because we kind of just assumed they wouldn't want to harm the spiders. But the oldest boy in the family came up with some tongs, and him and TJ moved the bed so he could get to the spider, and he ended up chasing it outside the door and killing it, and then killing the other giant one out there too that was eyes were glowing at us.
So we don't mind killing
glowing.
the spiders now.
So yeah.
I'm just not able to because they're so damn fast.
So do we end up killing any of the little ones? I think they all got away from us.
I don't think I killed a single one.
And the only ones we could manage to get close to were already dead, hanging from
it's
places.
Not like there's hundreds of them, just like a dozen.
Just enough to make you uncomfortable.
So we're leaving the light on for the night.
Yeah, so, because they don't seem to like the light, so I think we're going to sleep with at least one light on, and hopefully we'll sleep, because it was
I need some sleep.
Scary.
I'm just glad we're feeling a lot better and we're able to laugh about it now.
Oh man. TJ had a bird on his head during dinner too. That was fun.
On my shoulder, my back, my hand.
It's all over you. So, hoping that we can get some sleep tonight. Feel refreshed. Greatly lighten our load in our bags.
Hopefully by about 20 pounds, 25 pounds total.
That would be great. And
so much stuff we should not have brought.
And then head over to, I guess, the next town where we can catch a jeep up to Menang, probably.
If we want to go that far, yeah.
Just to cut a couple of these humid days off, because we're not cut out for it. It's just it's not healthy for us because we're losing so much sweat. And it's funny because every single native we pass, no one's breaking a sweat. Everyone's wearing long clothes. Like, I think they all think we went swimming in the river because we were soaked, dripping head to toe, dripping constantly since like 30 minutes into the hike. And we were out there for 8 hours.
I'd say we had at least 5 or 6 liters, 7 maybe, I don't know.
It seemed like we drank a lot, even though towards the end neither of us had much of a thirst because it was just too difficult.
Couldn't drink at the end.
And he didn't eat anything.
I ended up throwing up a few times too. And it was like mostly water though. There was no food that came up.
He didn't eat 6 breakfasts, and I only had a trail bar. So, oh man, once we finally got our appetites, we ate some food tonight. We had some garlic soup and garlic soup each, some mint tea. What'd you have?
Mashed potatoes. And spring rolls, which...
Yeah, we still have the spring rolls
to
eat. So, and I also had a fresh omelet with cheese, which was really good, and I put a little bit of like a chili sauce on it, which was good. Oh, and our spring rolls came with French fries, so we needed all of those calories because we're guessing we probably burned, I don't even know how much today.
I don't even want to guess.
It was
a lot.
This was a very physically and mentally grueling day. Probably, for both of us, we both agree it's probably the hardest day either of us have ever experienced.
Yeah.
And
would you say it was harder mentally or physically? Because I mean, we're physically exhausted.
I was-
It's so hard to keep
I
moving,
was-
but like we're both crying.
I
both
was
upset.
okay. I'd say the first half, mentally, I was fine. Physically, I was just sweating a lot, and I wish I just had some appetite because I wish I could have given myself some energy. But it wasn't until probably the last 3 hours that I was really breaking down. Probably after the snake, that probably is what really broke me mentally, and it
Yeah,
just
it
kind
did.
of, I just wasn't focused ever since, and that was rough. And then after that, I was just like, I don't think I could ever really fully bring it together. Plus, I was just so empty, just no energy at all. So
Just got to change our strategy. Try to eat more often. Make sure we eat the stuff that we have, even if we don't want to. Lighten our load, and I think taking more breaks is kind of essential. Don't go until we're so tired that we have to break. Go, a couple minutes and stop for a minute or two, or just something. I mean, I think we have to change our strategy
yeah,
because we want this to be successful.
it was a difficult day. I'm glad it's coming to a conclusion. I hope we get some sleep, and I hope tomorrow is a really good day for us.
It's going to be a great day.
Signing off.